Gallery ready. Positions please. Quiet on set. Going live. In 5, 4, 3.
Houston, we have a problem.
I don't understand.
That is awesome. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
God, please, no! No!
Ladies and gentlemen, they are back. Contrary to popular demand, with the 6th season of the Multicoloured Talk Show, it's your hosts, Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
And thank you.
We have liftoff.
We're in the shack.
We're in the shack. Very good morning. Welcome to the Multicoloured Talk Show on a Saturday morning. What the hell are you doing? You're praying praying that everything works this morning.
At least we're here. I don't know how long we'll stay for though.
Ladies and gentlemen, apologies for last week. We had a bit of a glitch, a major glitch, and many thanks to the guys at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
Because they have been
They've solved the problem.
Well, they've been
See, everybody thought the problem was me.
Well, yeah.
It wasn't me.
I thought
Technical,
it was.
not verbical.
Verbical. That's a good word. I like verbical.
Do you like me bong?
Do I like your bong? I'll tell you what, you've asked me some questions in your time, but never ever do
I
you
do like a bong.
Do you? You like a bong? Lovely, great. Right guys, here we go. Let's say a very good morning to our friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
On Facebook and on YouTube, and with the grace of God and a good wind behind us.
Oh, I do like a good wind behind me.
Yeah, but you do. We could be here for the next hour, which is great. Going to say hello to some people who we couldn't say hello to last week. So, Calitrex, good morning, gents. Fingers crossed. Sue Baxter, good morning. Ray McKenna.
The Alki.
Yeah.
I had a funny story about him last night.
Did you?
I had this lovely girl in from Glasgow with her boyfriend. First time I ever met him.
Yeah.
She's 19. I've known her since she was a baby. And I said, where are you from? He says, a part of Scotland where the Alki comes from.
No way.
I says, it's a small area. I said, what's the chances? I looked at his age and I said, do you know
David?
And he says, yeah, I go drinking with him. Yeah,
Well,
that's my nephew.
So good morning, Val Holmes. Good morning, Rob Taverner. Tracy Fagan.
Oh, Tracy.
Anything could happen today. Now you're on the shack. Yes, we're in the shack today, as you can see.
Who is? Oh, well,
This is going to be closed for a while. We'll tell you about that in a minute. Lisa Craig. Good morning, Joe Roberts. Ian Clark.
Ian Clark, the socialist.
Good morning, Brenda and Stuart. Live from Tenerife. Brenda and Stuart are in the house.
Yes, they're here.
I've
I signed the book.
Yes.
I signed my book.
I want to talk to you about that later, to be honest. And John Stephen Gildooley.
He's still alive, is he?
Good morning, guys. Happy new haircut. Yes, I have.
Because he's got time to get his haircut. I don't have time. I have to just get my Grecian, what you call it, Brill cream.
Grecian 2000.
No, I mean Brill cream. I don't use Grecian 2000.
Right.
Brill cream. I like my other hat. Where's my other hat?
Where's your that? There it is.
Is that better?
Yeah, it looks more like Oriental, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm a Hoochie Min.
Staff are off.
Staff are off.
They're off. Oh, look, they're talking to each other now. Tracy's going, hi, John. Hi, John.
Yeah, because that was the night John was chatting up Tracy's bloody mother.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Amazing.
Date.com.
Date.com. We could run a dating place. We could quite easily.
Yeah, for older people, though.
For older people, what would we call it?
I don't know.
Grab
Greyhair.com.
Grabagranny.com. There you go. That'll do it. Look, Steve and John Gill. Hi, Tracy. They're talking to each other. Do you know what we should do?
Pass the numbers.
Yeah, swap numbers, and everybody
I
will
get closer
phone
to you. Come closer.
And listen, can I just say congratulations to you?
Well done.
Because last time we were on air, we did the Eurovision special, and you called it straight down the line. You said Ukraine, UK, and then Spain. And that is exactly the order they came in.
I did say UK should have won, but because politically Ukraine will go in.
Yeah.
And I did get it right. You know, the weird thing about that show, if you remember watching it, the man who presented it in Italy was wearing my pink suit.
Oh, Mika, yeah.
Yeah, because they see me in the morning wearing it and he asked me, can I borrow it, Steve?
Yeah, Rob Taverner says the Tower Ballroom in Edgbaston was the place for Grab a Granny. You wouldn't know that place.
I wouldn't know.
Tracy saying well done on your predictions.
Yeah, can I
for the
just say
Eurovision.
off record though, right? You've not heard this from me, but there is talks going on in England at the moment
Yeah.
to have the Eurovision Song Contest there next year.
Well, there's a reason for that, isn't there?
What is it?
Well, because the Ukraine,
There's nowhere to host
I
it.
don't know where to host it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So they're actually, I should have told you that, but there is talks. Spain says they want to do it. No. Who comes second's got to do it. It's in the contract.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. And they're talking about having it in Brighton.
Brighton. There was a big old party conference there when they tried
To
to
blow it up.
They
Migrant.
tried to blow Maggie up.
So, and back to the Eurovision Song Contest, you won't guess what happened last month.
What?
No, last month, this month. This is May, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scotland has applied to the Eurovision Song Contest
To have a separate country?
yeah,
No way.
yeah. I think they'll say no.
Oh
The
no,
computer
ladies and
says
gentlemen,
no.
ladies and gentlemen, wearing kilts and dancing over swords, will you please welcome?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I can't see.
No, well.
But, you know, I mean, Zelensky did say, President of the Ukraine did say, well done to our country, we will host it next year. But Mariupol's more or less been razed to the ground.
Flattened.
I mean, they could do it in a field, I suppose, but
Security, nah, it's not
no,
happening.
they wouldn't do it.
It's not
They
happening.
couldn't do it. But
Come
there
on,
you go.
Brighton.
Good morning, Paul Baker. How are you? It's good to see you online
Is
this
that not a
morning.
song?
What? No, that's Ma Baker.
Oh, Ma Baker, that's
Ma
what I'm
Baker.
thinking. Yeah.
Podium. Right.
Yeah.
Going back to the
Where's
Euro-
Ian Clark? He's on holiday.
They're on holiday.
Where,
aren't they?
Ian, where are you?
No. In Brighton in September for the TUC conference.
Typical.
There you go.
All paid for, expenses in, bloody
Is it?
socialists, union reps are all the same. Living their dream.
Now
living
listen.
off other people's money.
Now listen, I've got to tell you, I had a chat with...
Who? Who did you have a chat with?
Robin HC.
Is awesome.
I know it is. I had a chat with Robin HC last week, and I've got a film of it, and I was going to put it on this week, but with all our technical problems, I haven't had time to get round to do that. So next week, when he's gone, which is something else we're
You
going to
just
talk
sacked me on
about.
air.
Pierre, Los
Oh, that's my
Gigantes.
friend from Belgium.
Oh, good morning.
Yes, don't forget that it was the Belgians who invented chips.
Really?
Yes, you don't know this?
Now go on.
Yeah, if Belgium invented... Scotland gave them the potato. That's why you go to Belgium. They have loads and loads of different potato dishes. And they invented chips on the potato, the Scottish potato. But Napoleon, bloody Napoleon...
You mean
he-
that French guy?
Yeah, he fancied that, so he stole the idea, and that's why they're called French fries, just to rub the salt in the wind to the Belgians. They actually, Belgians invented chips,
And chocolate.
and chocolate, and beer.
Yeah, loads.
Oh, we love Belgium. Bonjour. They speak about 5 different languages.
Well, they're... What are they? Flemish and French?
Yeah,
and,
but there's a funny thing. If you ever go to Belgium, you have to say to the people, do you live in Antwerp or do you live in the car park? Because Belgian people believe that only Antwerp exists in Belgium. Anybody outside Antwerp, they call it the car park.
I think you'll find it's called Antwerp.
Is it?
Yeah, not Antwerp. Antwerp.
Antwerp.
Say no more.
Say no more. Right, carry on,
Right,
everybody.
okay.
Just ignore me.
Apparently Ian Clark's in Burglar Marsh. Good morning, Jane Baxter. Right,
And where's
listen.
Bernard Lamash?
I don't know where it is. Yeah.
Any clue, Ian?
I
Is it
just-
in England?
I have no idea. No idea. Pierre says the best fries you can eat them on the streets. Fantastic.
No, Chicken Shack, Pierre. Chicken Shack. That was your cue.
Right.
Wasn't it?
Don't worry. I want to get down to my subject.
All right.
And it goes back.
Do we put the clocks back?
I don't know. When?
I don't know, because our clock in the studio, Eddie, it's 10 in the morning. I'm thinking we started an hour early today.
Don't look at that clock. Look at that
David
one.
Harris, good morning, David, all the way from Scotland.
Hey, see you, Jimmy.
Let the
So-
wind blow high, let the wind blow low.
That's what's going to happen if Scotland get into the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes, goodness.
So here we go.
Yes, goodness.
I was looking through the newspaper this week, which I do every morning,
All right, go for it.
and one headline, just one headline, hit me straight in the... Who are you blowing kisses at?
Pierre.
Oh, okay. One headline smacked me straight in the face.
Why did it smack you straight in the face, Eddie? Headline, what was the headline?
Is
awesome.
Oh, he's off
There
again,
you go.
isn't it?
I love that. I'm gonna have to lower that down. I think it's great. You're talking away, and people are talking to each other on our WhatsApp group. Still, there you go. Here we go. What's Steve wearing? It's not a watch.
I reported him actually.
Did you?
Yes, right. I reported him to RSPCA.
Herbert works as well.
No, he is breaking the law. Retired policeman breaking the law.
Why?
He's trying to trap wild foxes in his garden. He's actually hand feeding them now, and he's getting ready to pounce on them and cage them in.
Why?
I've no idea.
But you know, foxes are like, they're almost endemic now, aren't they? They're everywhere.
What'd you call the word?
I don't know.
Yeah, into his garden.
He's doing this.
Yeah. In 2 days ago, Thursday,
Yeah.
I've got it all in video. He fed a bloody wild fox out of his hand.
Really?
Yeah.
How many fingers did the fox take?
Don't know.
No. Say no more.
Unbelievable.
So anyway, Gareth Hall, good morning.
Good morning,
Laughing. Right, here we go. This is the headline that got me. I'm just going to read you the headline, right? And you may have read this, and I thought it was hilarious.
Dunoon, Margaret, good morning from Dunoon. The water, you'll get your subject. The water from Dunoon. That's in Scotland, Dunoon, Dun the water. Oh, lovely Margaret.
So I'll wait.
It's a funny name, isn't it, Dunoon?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Alright, sorry. Stop talking, he wants to talk about his subject. Oh, Jack's John. Morning, Jack.
Oh.
Jackson, he's coming over with his girlfriend in July.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and when he was a little boy,
Bit bigger than that, I think.
he wanted to be a fireman. I told you about him, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
If you go into YouTube and put Fireman Jack, you'll see the life story of this incredible human being. Well, anyway, now he's an accountant dodging people's books for him in England. Well done, Jack.
I'm going to miss you.
Where am I going?
Where are you going? We'll tell you later. So, here's the
Right,
headline.
subject, get back to it, sorry.
The headline was...
I'm just giving you a bit of your own medicine, Eddie, because
Thank
that's
you
what you
very
do
much.
to me.
So, here you go.
Headline.
The headline. You may have read this. I thought it was incredible. But when you know the reason, that this is happening, it's going to be even funnier, right? Russian propaganda says that Britain is on the verge of cannibalism after Ukraine sanctions backfire. So, Russia...
Tell me, what's that all mean?
Well,
We're going to start eating each other.
yeah, what's happened, right, is because Putin controls all of Russian state television now, right? He's telling his people in Russia that there's no foods on the shelves in Britain and that people are eating each other.
You've seen that on the telly.
Yeah, well, let me get my phone because I've got to tell you where it comes from.
Who'd you believe him?
Well, they're obviously scanning all the news and TV.
Well, I've lost
outlets.
contact with my contact in Moscow. Do you remember my contact?
Yeah.
Cafe. I've lost him.
Now, he quotes this thing that they're telling people on Russian television. It quotes a Sunday Times column by, get this, Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson.
We don't like him, do we?
Now,
Do we like him?
Yeah, he's cool. I like Jeremy Clarkson. What happened was he's opened a program about farming. It's called, I don't know, I've not seen it. It's supposed to be quite excellent, but he said, Jeremy Clarkson says, it's only a matter of time before people start eating their neighbours. And it was a joke, and it was. And they used that as the source, and now Russian propaganda have got people in Russia believing that in the UK people are eating each other.
Nah, I don't believe that.
What? Let them eat chicken legs? Timothy
That's
says.
Timothy, that's Timothy.
Let them eat chicken legs.
We like
But I
Tim.
mean,
Timothy's old school.
the question is, how completely out of control can Russia be if the people are being told this? Because at the end of the day, 99% of us believe what we're told on the news. I mean, some of the sensible ones look further into it, but people believe this. So I'm sitting and thinking to myself, if the only state television you've got is Russian state television, what is the entire of Russia thinking about what's going on? What do you think?
No, they've got other outlets, don't they? The Russian government think they can brainwash 90% of Russia, but in reality, the young people have got contact outside, haven't they?
Well, I don't know. I think so. I'd like to think so, but it's all going a bit doolally over there because people do believe television. I remember.
No, see, they did it in the UK, didn't they? They tried to make the people believe that Boris had the party, and he didn't.
Well, you see, well, you're starting that one. That's a big one.
That's propaganda. Same bloody BBC in it, pumping it down their throats.
But
He had a party, he had a party, he had a party.
You see, I remember a programme way back in the past called Crossroads. Does anybody remember Crossroads? Ding, 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 ding.
Of course they will.
Where all the sex...
This lot used to have black and white TVs, every single one of them.
Yeah, well, Crossroads, right?
Did they eat people?
No, the main character got married. I'm just trying to say how people believe in television. This was a soap opera, right? And it was on every day. And people believed it was going on. And when the main character got married, in Birmingham Broad Street, you couldn't move. They had to close the roads off because people were bringing wedding presents for the characters. You know what I mean? Darren says he used to drink in Benny's bar and laugh with Benny. See? Darren remembers him. Say no more. I can't remember the name.
Must be.
You never watched Crossroads?
No.
You've never watched Crossroads?
No.
You heathen. It was staple viewing. That was on. And the World of Sport on Saturday. And they used
Did
to have
I tell
wrestling
you
on.
about...
What?
He died a few weeks ago, and there was a bit of a debate if he lived in Los Gigantes.
Who?
The Minder bloke.
Dennis Waterman?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he did have a villa in Crab Island, but he lived with his wife.
Rula Lenska?
I don't know. And my friend's father was the barman in the Minder in... What was the name of the bar they used to go to?
The Winchester.
The Winchester, yes. And many, many years ago in the 80s, he went behind the bar in the bamboo. His kid was pouring a pint. And Dennis Waterman was at the bar and they took out a picture. We don't know whatever happened to the picture. It was Ken and Betty Campbell.
Oh, hey.
They had the picture.
Right.
Yes.
Right, now listen, see, this is how many people remember this. Tracy says she loved Benny, right? Brenda
Who's
says,
Benny?
Benny was the village idiot. He was
Like
great.
me?
Yeah.
Similar?
No, but he was much bigger than you. Not in popularity, but in size and stature. Tracy says she loved Benny. Brenda says good old Meg Richardson. And Joe says, do you remember in Coronation Street? And the people had a free Deirdre campaign. Well, I mean, this is it. Meg was the owner of Crossroads Motel.
God.
That's great.
How did you get from cannibalism
Amy
to bloody
Turtle.
Coronation Street?
Amy Turtle. You don't remember Amy Turtle?
No, don't I know. How did you get from eating each other to bloody soaps?
Yeah, but this is the way it works. This is progression. But Amy Turtle, I remember her, little old lady, cleaner, great. But all this, and well, you know, I mean,
I've got a cup of coffee.
yeah, but they were superstars of their day because we didn't have anything else to watch.
Awesome!
Thank you very much. Superstars of the day because we didn't have anything else to watch. And then, in them days, there were only 4 channels. Shuey McPhee, he was the chef. You are completely lost on it. Yeah, the Free Deirdre campaign was mentioned in the House of Commons.
So, tell me, who... Free Debris.
Deirdre.
Who's this?
That was from Coronation Street.
What happened to her?
Deirdre Barlow, she was, Rob Tavern and Miss Diane. You've lost out on life, you have, mate, I'll tell you. You have. Show Steve an image of Benny on WhatsApp group. Have you put one on? Let's have a look. I'll find it. Right, so, anyway.
There was another one. Is this like... What was the one? Something farm. They were on a farm.
That was Emmerdale, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Emmerdale.
Farm, wasn't it? On a farm.
Oh, look, I'm signing books. There's Benny. That was Benny. There you go. I'll just show you guys. That was... Do you remember Benny?
Looks like Fred West.
No, Miss Diane. That was Benny. Paul
That
Henry.
looks like bloody Fred West, younger.
Paul Henry, I think it was. Ian, have a look at that photo while I'm talking to people. Check out where you've signed the book. Right. This is what
I signed a book we had a book signing this week in the Chicken Shack.
Yeah,
Thank you, Brendan Stewart.
Brendan
And
Stewart.
Oh, this guy's an imposter. Did you write that?
Yeah, I did write that, yeah. Yeah. let me just. I wish I'd have put this up because this is great. This is. I'll just. There it is. I'll tell you what it says. Steve, Stuart and Brenda bought my book. Took it up to him.
Our book. Yep.
Took it up to him.
Yeah.
Look, do you want me to phone Robin McNamara again? Right. So we did this, right? And they took Stuart and Brenda. I love you tremendously, and I really do. But you took my book for him to sign first.
Yeah.
First.
Most people do, didn't they?
So I put into to Stu and Brent from the real author, all the best, Eddie Hastings, and dating it. And where he signed it, I've put this guy is an imposter. So there you go.
But they always come to me first, don't they?
No. They only come to you.
Well, actually, there's some books you don't even sign. I've signed them. I've signed loads.
Yeah, but you know.
I'm just waiting for my commission to come through.
There you go. Sue's putting her hands up to this now. Sorry, Eddie, I may have encouraged them to do that. Well, thank you. But I've got to be honest. I find that I can solve all of these problems with a simple bottle of Tipex. Whenever he's signed out, you go, and then sign over it. And nobody would know, I'll tell you.
Claim to fame.
So.
Right, what is John? Jesus loves you.
An endearing statement you've heard in church. Not something you would like to hear in a Colombian jail, though. Say no more. Right, getting back to what I was saying, right, Crossroads. People believe it.
I don't understand this morning.
Why?
You went from cannibalism
To who? Say that again, I missed that.
eating people thing.
No, the word, I need the word.
Cannibals.
Yeah, go on.
Yes, cannibals.
All of it.
Is it a cannibalism?
Yeah, that'll do for me.
Cannibalism.
Yeah.
To crossing the road to something, Coronation Street, and now we've got Columbia jails in this conversation this morning.
It's a bit weird,
Can
a bit
you
wacky.
just stick to your subject? You know what I mean? I don't go off tracks. My subject
My subject
is about eating each other.
No. It was an article that came up, right? And I looked at it and I thought, gosh, people really believe what Russia is telling them on the television. And then I thought, well, listen, okay, they believe it everywhere. To me,
That's society, Eddie.
it's the power of the media.
No, it's society.
Well-
The school gives you a book,
Yeah.
you know, and you read that book, you believe that book because the school says it's true, but the history, but it could be wrong, couldn't it?
Well, that's the premise of George Orwell's 1984.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, or is that called 1980 Chicken Leg by Steve Gerald?
Yes.
Okay.
I wrote the original.
Yeah, the original 1984 is now called 1980 Chicken Leg, apparently.
Allegedly.
Steve Gerald, making money off it, left, right and centre.
So this is the problem though, isn't it?
People believe.
We believe.
Well, that's because people are sheep, aren't they? I mean, everybody wants
So if people are sheep, we're okay to eat each other, then we'll go back to cannibalism if somebody's a sheep.
We're going back to what?
Eating each other.
Right, okay. So, there's another one called Carlos. I can't remember him. I can't remember Carlos.
This is it.
Yeah.
So if you catch monkeypox, you'll be eaten. If you catch chicken pox, you'll be eaten. They've all these weird names, haven't they? Cowpox. Wasn't cowpox. The first
What?
one.
Chicken pox.
Which,
What are you doing?
it was the pox. The pox. It was the ladies, the maidens who used to milk the cows.
That'd be cowpox then.
Was it cowpox?
Well, that's what you said it was.
Was it called cowpox? Yeah, it was cowpox. Yeah, it was because the people, the ladies who milked the cows never got pox.
What?
You know what I mean?
No, I've no idea what you mean. But now we've got monkeypox.
It's not from monkeys, though. It's from rodents. Rodents, Edward.
What? Monkeypox is from rodents?
Yes, but the monkeys caught it. That's why the monkeys got it first. That's why they called it monkeypox. But rodents passed it over to the monkeys.
Really?
Mm.
Have you been taking something?
No, I just know about these pox. Once a pox, always a pox.
I can't believe this.
We don't get it because the old generation, because we were vaccinated.
Monkeypox, I'm a believer. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, that big spot on her nose, I saw her face as well, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Maybe we should sing that. Then I saw her face.
Face. Now I'm a believer. I liked the Monkeys. They were good, weren't they? They were,
Yeah, Monkeys were
They all ended up in tears, though, wasn't it? They all fell out or something.
Well, of course, that's what happens,
They
isn't
were all
it? I mean, you know,
good
it's like-
looking.
Yeah.
Singers and
Yeah.
Mickey was English. There was one English bloke.
No, that was Davy Jones.
All good looking, weren't they? All good.
Peter Talk,
Yeah.
Davy Jones.
Because he died recently.
Yeah, Mike Nesmith.
They did the movies, the crazy. I remember the crazy.
I'm gonna have to turn that down.
That was it. The great movies. I used to love the Monkeys.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, with the Monkeys,
Pizza
we're a
monkey
monkey around. We're the generation. So,
You can't remember the rest of the
no,
words.
it doesn't
can you?
matter.
That's
So
it,
we're
yeah.
eating each other. So that goes back to you saying that people have been told on national TV in Russia,
Yeah.
and they believe in them.
Yeah, but that's not what it's about. I'm not saying that people are eating each other.
No, we're not eating each other, are we?
No, we're
we might
not.
do. We
We're
might
not.
be doing soon, Eddie.
Yeah.
The price of everything.
Yeah, but I don't think that's happening.
That's what I want to talk about.
But the thing is, it's not about Russia. You're missing the point here.
Am I?
Yes, it's about the power of the media because people believe things. We've proved it with the Free Deirdre. We've proved it with people going and buying wedding presents for a fictional character on a soap opera. It's the power of the press. Now,
And governments. Not
Yeah.
just the governments. The governments control the press, don't they?
yeah,
Because the government told the press that Princess Di died in a car crash.
Yeah.
Well, she was murdered, wasn't she?
well, that's the conspiracy theory that seems most prevalent.
Conspiracy! You're having a laugh, you are.
Yes, that's what's most prevalent. You see, I like the word alleged. You see, the word alleged
So we've all got to-
exonerates you from law
So
cases.
we've all got to believe that she died in a car crash. We've all got to believe now that Boris had a party. This is what they're trying to do to us.
Well, you
They're
know,
brainwashing us.
yeah, but I think Boris did have a party.
What you class as a party, I wouldn't class as a party.
No.
You want to see one of my parties?
No, listen, let me tell you something.
Having a glass of champers and saying cheers, that's not a bloody party.
I think
There was no
Boris,
strippers involved, there was no drugs involved, there was, you know what I mean?
I believe he had a party.
What sort of party?
Just a party, doesn't matter. But you see, the thing is, right, the only thing he did wrong was by telling everybody not to have a party.
Yeah,
But
thank you, Joseph.
no difference. The power of the multicoloured talk show, I believe everything Steve says.
Thank
And
you.
in that case, Joe, can I be the first to donate to your psychiatry bills? Because you're going to need help with them.
I just make up as I go along.
Taxi, Lorna's saying that we're going to be taken to the tower and dealt with, but no, I'll tell you.
Who's going to be taken to the tower?
We are,
Not
we
me, not me.
No, apparently we are.
There's an old saying, the truth hurts.
The truth hurts. Love
That's
hurts.
about it, yeah. Love hurts.
Love rules Emma.
Taking your Jack on holiday.
To
Steve.
celebrate the Jubilee. Well, can I tell you something? Jackie's born here, right? He's born in Spain. So, you know, does he
No.
have an affiliation to the royal family? Only by
No,
birth.
no, they're not talking about your Jack. They're talking about Union Jack. That's what she meant. I'm not taking your Jack in holiday. I'll be arrested at the airport.
That's what it says.
I hope you're taking your
your
Union Jack on holiday, Steve, to celebrate the Jubilee weekend.
That does not say Union
What
Jack.
why would I take young Jack on holiday with me?
Yeah.
Why would I? Don't forget his friend who was 14 years of age.
Yeah.
What was his name? David, no.
No,
Michael.
yeah.
And this lad at 14 years of age came up to me,
Oh, it was just all,
57, and he says to me, would you like to come to the Siam Park with me?
he didn't say it like that.
Did he not?
No.
He was
No,
coming.
no.
It's Christmas. And I
No,
says,
he
no,
was
I don't
not.
think so. No, go away. I'm shouting, Jack, get your friend away from me.
No.
He did. He asked me out.
Steve, Boris had a drink, he pops and was caught. There you go, that's all he had.
There you are.
but-
And they get on and on and on about it. Meanwhile, suicide rates are up, prices are going up, and all the press and media are just shoving down your throat, Partygate, Partygate, Partygate. It's unbelievable.
Well,
unbelievable, Eddie.
what I
Bloody
can't-
media.
What I can't understand
What's
about
that?
this is, what's the big deal? Do you know there are so many more important
Exactly,
and
that's
pressing
my
things that have to be dealt with in Parliament and the House, and the media are concentrating on this. Now, because of this, I think it's been to the UK's benefit, because everybody's going to get a bit of money. Richie Sunak, the Chancellor,
who's
said,
in the top 100 richest people in the UK.
Yeah.
That's not right, is it? That's like putting a paedophile in charge of the playground.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not. You know what I mean, don't you? It's not right, is it? Yeah, he's supposed to be in charge of the money. He's got his hat. He's like, I'll have a bit of that. I'll have a bit of that. There you go. Where's the money gone? Where's the money?
That is a fantastic analogy. That is.
What is?
Putting a paedophile in charge of the playground. I love that.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, I made that up.
But you see, the thing
That's
is,
in my new book. That.
no, but what? Everybody gets a bit of money now, and I'm convinced.
What do you mean? We'll rewind. What do you mean a little bit?
Yeah, all the people are getting the cost of living.
Are you going into my subject?
No, but
Are you moving over to my subject?
no, not at all. But listen to what I'm
Stay
saying.
on your own side of the fence
Yeah, but
here.
listen to what
Listen.
I'm saying. And now I've forgot what I'm saying.
Here's Rob. Tax money saved by... I can't read that.
So-
Yes, Rob. That's why I've always loved Spain. They have Christmas in January, and I tried to convince my mother we should have Christmas in January, Mum. January sales, isn't it? Bloody January sales. You buy a TV on the 23rd of December, it's 800 quid. You know what I mean? Boxing Day, 450. So and over in Spain there's January sales in it. So if we move Christmas to January, in England, bloody England, move Christmas to Boxing Day.
What?
Easter, have Easter after Easter. Easter eggs are half price.
Okay, I'll
Is
go
this
with that.
no?
I'll go with that. And while we're at it, can
Yeah.
we stop turning the clocks backward and forwards? Because that gets on my nerves.
Oh,
Twice a year you have to move your clock backwards and forwards. And I wouldn't mind, but the one in the car is impossible to change. Have you ever tried changing your clock in the car?
it's automatic. I've got a new car, ain't it?
Automatic?
My car's new. He's still got to wind you down bloody window. He's
I
drove
did
by me the other day.
I did have
I
last
said,
week.
oi, get the window down. He said, can't, the handles came off. I mean,
That
he
is-
actually washed his car as well. I didn't recognise it. It's actually blue.
Yeah.
Your car's blue.
See, you say
What?
they're winding down windows. I don't agree. I think that's my air conditioning.
Alright,
See? So there you go.
alright.
Yeah. Right, Darren, at XBTV1, I don't think we've fully solved these problems, to be honest. We're doing a bit of a laggy thing
Take
here.
him to court.
You're taking Darren to court.
No, not Ian.
Oh, taking Ian to court. Why?
Racist attacks. Racist.
Tight Scotsman speaking. Ah. Now what he's doing, he's not tight. He's just trying to rearrange your finances.
And you need it, being a bloody socialist. Stop spending everyone else's money. He doesn't care, he doesn't. So if you're a socialist union rep, oh God, it's half a scargill. We're all, don't get me going in. He's got me on half a scar. He's one of them, isn't he? One of them. He's the one that tell, right, everybody, out on strike, everybody, out on strike. We're not getting paid, Well, he's
Now this chat I had with Robin HC,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
I've got to tell you, fascinating, because he used to be.
Who is Robin HC?
He comes in our place. You know him instantly. I'll show you a photo
All right.
later. I'll show you the film actually. He used to be a member of UKIP.
God, do you remember this?
Wait a moment. And he's out of politics now. He's a solicitor, a lawyer, right? But when he
What,
comes,
a lawyer was a member of UKIP?
yeah.
Oh, God, which part of England was he from?
Listen.
No, it's very important for my analysis.
No, I can't tell
Well, you
you.
got to tell me. He's up north somewhere, isn't he?
No,
Oh, he's from Blackburn. I bet he's from Blackburn.
Bit lower.
Burnley.
Bit lower.
Birmingham. He's
kind of.
he's up there, isn't he?
London way. But listen, the point is, when he comes back out on holiday, do you remember we had our Gavin sat here?
Yeah.
And we had a great interview with Gavin.
Yeah.
I'm going to invite Robin HC in to do
Remember
that.
UKIP in here?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. And I'm just going to let you two loose on each other.
Oh yes.
You fancy that?
Oh, I'd love that.
Right, so the
I
next
love
time.
that. I have agreed with Nigel Farage sometimes in some of his policies. Only some of them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he has done a lot of good work. Unfortunately, because of the UK voting system, he's never been an MP.
No.
That's not his own fault. He had the numbers there.
Yeah.
You've just got to remember that Boris Johnson has got the majority in Parliament with only 44% of the people.
Yeah.
So how does that work out? And I can't remember the figures. I did have it in the last election. Nigel Farage, he had a bloody good following, but unfortunately, how the system works in the UK.
Well,
Where's John Cahulla when you need him?
the election you're on about, had we not have had proportional
That's it,
representation,
yes.
he would have been the leader of the opposition.
Yes, absolutely.
But he couldn't be the leader of the opposition.
James and Shirley Gerald, they're all in Rhodes.
Yeah.
They're in Greece. I've been to the island of Rhodes.
Yeah,
Used to be a lot of money people there. That's why I went.
There still is, James and Shirley.
Yeah, they're over there. That's why I have no shopping this month.
Oh, there you go.
Because I said I was going on holidays. I don't need anything, so they went to Rhodes instead.
Well, that'll do it. That'll cover it.
Also, they're feeding
But
someone
yeah,
else.
Had we not have had proportional representation, UKIP would have been the opposition.
And I think
But-
Nigel Farage would have done a better job than that bloody socialist they
Yeah,
got.
but he couldn't be the leader of the opposition because he wasn't a sitting MP, which makes a difference.
Makes a difference.
Yeah,
Makes
say
a
no more.
difference. Say no more.
Yeah.
Say no more.
But I have invited Robin HC to come and sit here. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would love that.
Well, we get taken off air.
Yeah. Now, Robin HC is just about to embark on he's a solicitor, a lawyer, a former MEP.
I've actually got UKIP propaganda T-shirt and hat and everything. I can wear that.
You can wear that. But the thing is, Robin is just about to start a brand new vlog. So we'll keep up with that and we'll let you know about it.
What's a vlog?
A video log, like what we're doing now. But
Oh, is it? Are we vloggers?
Is we
I've seen-
vloggers?
are we vloggers?
We're.
I thought I was a broadcaster, TV star.
Yes, we are as well. But you know,
All right.
in today's parlance, we
People
are.
tell me what you do for a living. I tell people I work on TV.
Yeah, I'm a vlogger and a blogger.
No, I don't say I'm a vlogger and a blogger. I say I'm a TV presenter.
Yeah, well,
with
we
some
are.
old man, some charity worker.
That's what we do. That's what we do, and I only do it because it's my part of caring the community. So.
It's community service. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got to pay some.
My
ends,
blood
but
pressure's getting high again. It's working with you.
It's working with you. I'll tell you what's doing my blood pressure.
What?
This blooming computer.
What's wrong with the computer? Everything's working today.
Oh, you've just you said it, didn't you? You are a jinx. You are a
You are the
jinx.
sunshine, my only sunshine.
Do you know what I
make me
reckon?
happy when the barman's gay.
Oh, yeah.
You never know how much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Variety This Week with Steve Gerald.
That's when TV was TV, wasn't it, boys and girls? When we had proper TV the Saturday night, coming live from the pavilion, not the pavilion, the London Palladium.
Yeah.
And you had Bob Monkhouse, you had them all on the stage.
Bruce Forsyth.
Bruce Forsyth.
Jimmy Tarbuck.
Jimmy Tart. I mean, all the singers and dancers.
Yeah, but it was something you look forward to, wasn't it? Everybody
No!
would gather.
No! What we
Everybody would
got?
gather around the
Some
TV.
watching old granny cooking a scone.
What?
That programme they all what?
The Bake
Wake
Off.
Off.
thing.
Bake Off.
Bake Off, Wake Off. That was the Timmy Mallet, wasn't it?
Somebody,
Wide Awake.
somebody has said, if you were here, Steve, next week, with a major one of those Jubilee trifles. So, if Emmy's coming over from July onwards, could you please bring me over an English Jubilee trifle made with Almanetta?
Amaretto.
Amaretto.
Almanetta.
You know what I mean?
No, obviously.
No, they came out with this new.
Hold on, we've got into stuck mode. No.
When they did the Victoria Sponge, wasn't it?
He's just like Jack Douglas, and you him. Wait, do you remember him?
No, you know what I mean? Because they got the Victoria Sponge for Queen Victoria.
Right.
They've got this trifle for Queen Elizabeth. And it's all the new rage, and we don't have it over here. And I think if anybody's going to be making it, I think Doddy in the wine bar. Can we get Doddy onto
You're
it?
boring me now, you're boring
What,
me now.
with
The
trifles?
trifles, yeah. Trifles, boring. I like a trifle, but I like a traditional trifle. I don't like it mixed with. I like the sponge with the jelly at the bottom, and then the custard, and then the dream topping, and then the hundreds of thousands.
You're not going to give that to the Queen for 70 years on the throne, are you?
Well, do you know, she must have a hell of a sore backside by now.
Why?
70 years on the throne. I struggle with 10
I
minutes.
know about sore backsides.
Yeah, I bet you do. Anyway,
we'll talk about my holiday later.
that's a whole show. That's a whole show to itself, that is, right? So listen, no, don't mix with trifles. Trifles are trifles. If you're going to mix with a trifle, a bit of sherry. That's all you need. A little bit of sherry, in with your jelly at the bottom.
What was that other song? Sherry.
Dream topping. There you go. That's what your mum used to do. It used to come in a kit, right? And you would get little sachets, one, a bag of these sponge things, and you get a little bag of jelly and the mix-up custard, and then you get a little sachet of dream topping. Or is she... Yes, she could be, you're quite right. I just had to realise what Ian was on about then. She could be. 70 years.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Aye.
Dream topping.
Yeah.
Is that Angel Delight?
No. Dream topping was a cream substitute. So if you couldn't afford like double cream to go on the top, whipped, you'd have dream topping. See, Rob Tabbin remembers blancmange. See, Brenda remembers dream topping. It was a white cream-like thing that went on top of your...
Blancmange was a group from the 80s.
Yeah, they were dancing in the ceiling. Anyway, I used to like them actually.
Dream topping, where are you? Dream topping, 1, 2.
Oh dear, this has turned into top of the flops, this has, hasn't it? But there you go. I mean, dream topping, and then you used to get hundreds and thousands.
You've still got hundreds of thousands. Mercadona sell hundreds and thousands.
Yes, I know.
Mercadona's shut on Monday. It's the day of the Canaries.
Yeah, Mercadona's shut, so you've got to get up now and panic.
It's mayhem up there this morning.
Panic buy everything on the shelves, because if they're
Mayhem.
shut for one day, you're going
They're
to
shut
be
for
done.
2 Sunday, Monday.
Really?
Oh, there's got to be there's a riot. You can't get parked up there today. It's absolute riots.
They're shut for
Enough.
2 days.
Yeah, Sunday,
Peak.
Monday.
My
There's nothing
God.
left on the shelves.
My God, people will be eating each other.
Well, let's go back to your subject.
Yeah, much better be. Hello, Annette and John, how you doing? See, your mum was posh, Rob. She'd get a flake bar and crumble. Do you know, we used to crumble flakes for decoration on things? Yeah. But, you know, what about Black Forest Gatto? You don't see that anymore.
Oh, I said that last night. I had a woman in, she comes in here. She's the Angel of the North.
Yeah.
I told you this. I said, oh yeah, she's from Newcastle. So I called her the Angel of the North. She said, oh, thanks. I can't do the accent. Can you do the Newcastle accent?
Why you?
Oh, why you? She says, oh, thanks very much. I said, no, it's an insult, darling, it's an insult. She says, what do you mean? I said, have you seen the statue? She says, it's old and rusted, just like yourself. And she slapped me.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, well, bloody paint. I told them last
Oh,
week.
you want some good news?
What's that?
Here we go. Ian Clark says, the signal is very bad here, so I'm keeping my messages short.
Well done, Ian. He's on holiday.
Oh, Jack McGinty, good morning from Glasgow at Hutchinson.
Oh, yes, Jack from Hutchison.
That's it.
Yes, very nice.
So, yeah, but...
Not as good as Aloysius.
Black Forest Gatto, we used to love that. Viennetta, you were posh. If your mum bought Viennetta for a Sunday afternoon.
I was thinking the other day, you know what I fancied?
What?
And you can't get it anymore.
What's that?
I used to love them, Eddie.
Tell me.
Findus ham and cheese pancakes. They were frozen, and you
never
fried them.
I've never had one.
And you used to burn your lips. You were starving. Out the frying pan, you know that, and the cheese would stick to your lips.
I think you can get them here in Mercadona.
Nah,
Yeah, they're called San Jacobos.
I've seen them. They
Yeah.
won't be the same though. Are they the same?
It's like a breaded outer pancake with a filling of ham and cheese.
But they burned my lips though. One of my lips burned.
Yeah. I remember once, Arctic roll, Rob, yeah.
Arctic roll.
Oh,
Swiss
my God.
roll with custard.
No, well, I used to love that.
Arctic roll's a frozen one, isn't it?
Yeah, frozen
No,
one.
yes, Swiss roll with
With a sponge on
custard.
it.
Custard.
Baked Alaska. Crispy pancakes.
Yummy.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you
Yeah,
can
we get
beat
it.
Arctic.
You get us all bloody hungry.
Arctic
While
roll.
Tracy and Jeff are sitting there having their egg Florentina with the champagne.
Yeah, but you see, here's the thing. You know when your mum and dad... Oh, do you know, I've ever seen Yornie this morning?
I'm not boring you. Let me boring you.
Do you know when your mum and dad hadn't got a lot of money?
Oh, that's back onto my subject, isn't it?
Yeah.
My subject.
And you used to say, have you Sunday dinner? Because you always had a pudding after Sunday dinner. Always, right? And when you hadn't got
Well,
a
if
lot
you were
of money,
posh.
it was a slice of Swiss roll, and they didn't have custard. They had Carnation or Ideal milk on it. Do you remember that?
That's in Birmingham.
Yeah, it's everywhere, mate. Everywhere.
I'm looking for. I need something. You carry on.
Wait, oh, sorry.
I'm looking for some
What are
information.
you looking for? Information.
Yes, I forgot.
Information.
Long distance information of the fatality.
Oh, that's a good one. Is that your bedroom?
Get off.
Sorry. Anyway.
Big Willies.
Yeah. So listen, all this stuff you used to get, and you know when you used to take people out for a meal.
Who took people out? Nobody took anyone out for a meal.
They did. You were posh. Because you always ordered. Eddie, who's the new? I don't do these icon things. Who's the new? What's that icon mean, Steve? Who's
No
the
idea. Who's? Don't know.
No idea. Bread and butter pudding. I used to love that, Jane. I used to love bread and butter pudding.
I don't have
But
it.
If you, presenter, this is Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh, this is mate. Ho Chi Minh. Apparently, Ho Chi Minh.
I'm Hoochie. I've told you before. He's in a fridge. I went to see him.
Listen, I'm just covering your backside. She wants to know who's the new presenter while you're away.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're going away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're on.
No, show's got to carry on, mate. Show must go on.
You do it on your own.
No.
I like that subject.
Well, you've
I've got it here.
put
I've got
it-
my information.
But when you were trying to be posh with a new girl or fella or what have you,
Who?
you would always take them out
It's a
to a
bit
restaurant.
sexist, isn't it?
And you would
You're just presuming everybody was chatting up girls.
You were. I didn't. I said or a fella, didn't I? Enough. It's not working. So anyway, you would always order a prawn cocktail. And then you would order, and can I have a bottle of Liebfraumilch, please? Or Blue Nun. Yeah, do you remember that? Great. And
Can
it
I
was
tell
all-
you something?
Yeah,
The Alki.
yeah.
I took him out for an Indian meal. He doesn't eat Indian food. He eat fish and chips in an Indian restaurant.
Really?
And the guy came out with a sweet trolley. I'll never forget this as long as I live. I swear to God. And the man said, he said, you want something off the trolley? You want something off the trolley?
What, in an Indian
In
restaurant?
an Indian restaurant. He brought this, like, the sweet trolley out.
What was a Chinese guy working in an Indian restaurant?
There's not a lot of Indians in Glasgow.
Oh, right, okay,
a lot of
fair enough.
Chinese.
Okay.
You know what my brother said?
What?
You know what the Alki said?
What?
He said, yes, I'll have wheels. He says, yeah, I'll have the wheels.
I love the wheels.
I sat there as affronted, absolutely affronted.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's
That's
breeding.
true, that's true.
Total breeding.
Yes, with the bloody wheels.
Yeah, right, so listen
So
guys.
it's my subject,
Next week, Stevie won't be here.
I'm going on holiday.
He's going on holiday.
I've saved up enough pennies.
How long are you going for, Steve?
I'm away for 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah. I was out of that community service.
6 weeks.
And don't you phone me up.
6
Because it's a
weeks.
time difference, 4 hour time difference. So it's 11:30 here, Eddie. It's going to be 7:30 where I'm going to be.
6 whole weeks.
Of intelligence.
No, I'll find in someone else.
Who have you got?
I can't tell you. Who would you like it to be, guys?
It's going to be that young wife of yours again.
Yeah.
You better get some
Fact
extra
just
cushions
in
for
time.
her.
Oh, no, that was heightist.
I'm heightist.
Yeah. Go on, then get on to your subject then. Let's do it.
Have I got time?
Yes, you got time. You got 10 minutes.
The problem!
And I remember fruit salads. And,
6 weeks and was going to have chicken from the shack. No, Darren, no.
I remember fruit salads and blackjacks.
It's half term. It started. And I can't be asked. So I'll go on holiday.
Ian Clark says, I'll come over and do the show with you.
Nah, I would rather have the UKIP bloke in. Having a socialist on this programme.
Yeah.
No chance.
Well,
Right.
say no more.
Say no more.
Go on then.
Right.
Right.
So the problem is,
The problem is...
in England, innit?
In England,
Bloody
innit?
England,
Bloody
you're all jumping
England.
up and down like rabbits.
No, rabbits.
Yeah, I know. Bloody rabbits and all the cost of living, everything's going up. So, whoa! And what you call him? The Indian man who's in charge of the money in England.
Richie Sunak.
Richie
Sunak.
Sunak is that all give you 400 quid each household.
Yep.
You know what I mean? To help you out. It's not going to help them out. Richie, it's not going to help them out. Listen, BP profits, 13 billion. Energy companies profit 40 billion. Supermarkets record profits. MPs 2,000 pay rise. So BP 13 billion profit.
Yeah.
Phone the guy up, Richie. Phone him up, Mr. BP. Drop your prices. Drop your prices, innit? That's all you got to do. Government take control. Get hold of the cojones and tell them, drop the prices. France did it. Germany did it. Italy did it. Spain are going to do it. These companies, Britain's government...
Is that blood?
Am I shouting?
Yeah.
They're letting them 13 billion BP energy, 40 billion. They're ripping you off. So I double checked this, Eddie. Do you know the price of diesel? Diesel, Eddie, is more expensive than petrol. I checked it against the crude prices. Diesel's cheaper than bloody petrol to buy it. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So how come at the pumps, Eddie, diesel's more expensive than petrol?
I don't
But
know.
when they buy it, it's bloody cheaper. You're being ripped off. These companies are ripping you off. So I come up with a plan, everybody. You want to hear me plan? No, Eddie, you got to hear this plan. I've got to hear it, Eddie. No, this is their plan of the year. Vote Steve for president. Listen to this. So just right after the Jubilee, I'll come live on TV as Ho Chi Minh. And I tell everybody, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to a stage in our lives that we have to be serious with each other. I'm going to ask you to sacrifice 3 days of your lives. I'm asking the nation to come together and screw these big companies for once and for all. I'm asking everybody, do not use your electricity, do not use your gas for 3 days. And these massive big companies with the 40 billion profits, the 13 billion profits, etc., 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 they will be on their knees. They'll be begging us to come back. They have to drop the prices. If we tell them that we're not going to use the services, it's like everything else. If you went to a restaurant that would charge you 100 quid for a bit of chicken, and the chicken shack was charging you 4 quid, you would come to me. So get rid of the competition. What do you think, Eddie? 3 days, that's all it'll take. Stop using your gas and stop using electricity. You've done it before in the 1970s with Harold Wilson. Do you remember? When we had cuts off, let's do it together. Let's come together and put these companies on the floor. Thank you.
You know what? I agree with what you're saying.
Oh!
But
We can do it, Eddie, together. Together we can do it. No electricity.
No, but I agree with what you're
No
saying.
gas. Have your people living in Cambodia, Vietnam, they don't have it. Let's get the fires going.
Can I just say?
Yeah, sorry.
I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, but there's always a but with you though, because you're from Birmingham, you're never content.
But you know something? It was the most elaborate plug for the chicken shack that I've ever heard in my life. Ian Clark thinks so as well.
What? Live on TV?
Yeah, would you dare? Would you dare? You know the terms of our contract. You don't write books and you don't advertise yourself. Right, now listen guys, I'm going to...
Is that an idea though?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you, I kind of think it would be great in another way as well. Because you know when we were in lockdown, right, for some reason, although we couldn't see each other,
Yeah.
the camaraderie seemed to be greater. So, if you stop using things
using it.
for 3 days, and we organise like barbecues in the street where you can have your cooking done out there. And,
Yeah, barbecues.
Yeah.
But, you know the other thing, Eddie, and
What?
I fell off my chair. You know, in England, bloody England, you know what they want? You know what they're shouting because the cost of living's going up. You know what they said? You know what the suggestion, Eddie?
What?
To raise the benefits. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah,
The
cost
people
of
on benefit, they want more benefits so they can pay for the petrol,
that
pay
you've
for
put up.
yeah, and the gas, everything. No, I've said, well, maybe get a job.
Or maybe.
So the guy who's working 3 jobs to get through life is going to pay more tax for the guy who's sitting in his house in Liverpool, who can't pay the electricity, so they're going to give him more benefits. You've got to work more, pay more tax so he can live happily ever after.
It is a vicious circle. It is, without a doubt. But
I've said it before in here, haven't I?
Yeah, but
1.5 million jobs available in England, 1.5 million people unemployed. Get off your asses, get a job.
the thing
And
is,
the other thing, I'm not finished yet, it's massive. The other thing, the other problem is that people, can't afford it. Simple, innit? Simple. Raise the minimum wage. If you raise the minimum wage, they get paid more in Vietnam than bloody England, innit? They're working in McDonald's for like £4 an hour. Raise the national minimum wage, isn't it? Oh, I've got 3 jobs, I can't survive. Because you're being paid crap money. Where's the union rep? Get back.
but what happens?
What's he doing? What's he doing for the people out there? He's in Boganages or somewhere on holiday. He's going bloody fishing. He's off to...
Boganages, where's that?
It's
It's Boganages.
I don't know, but poor people go on holiday.
Yeah. Boganages.
And he's a union rep. He's a bloody socialist. He's supposed to be fighting for the people, fighting my backside. He's over there fishing.
I think he means Boganages, to be honest. Yeah, San Amel. No, but don't forget before, in certain countries, they raised this, they raised that, and they thought, okay, we'll print more money.
You raise me up.
And people were going round with barrelfuls of money just to buy a loaf of bread. Got to be careful we don't go back there, mate.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
I'm not having it.
John Stephen Cahuli's back on. He's brought football into my subject. Nothing to do with football.
It's
Liverpool. Who cares about Liverpool? Eh? Are they in some final today?
I have no idea.
Champions League final.
Champions League. But you see, you're talking alien to me and Steve. We just don't do football, do we? We just not. No.
Hooliganism, innit?
It's what?
It's hooliganism.
Hooliganism.
Yes.
Is this like Big Neroges?
Bogarages.
Yeah. Hooliganism.
And they're invading the parks.
I think you're thinking of hooliganism.
What did I say?
Hooliganism?
Well, similar.
Do you know what I'm going to get you for Christmas?
Even
Addiction.
Craig's woke up.
A dictionary.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Craig's woke up. Craig's in the army.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Craig's on holiday with them. What, country's collapsed. He's supposed to be protecting us. He's in the army. You know what I mean? He's left the borders open. He's there. Supposed to be there protecting the country. He's there fishing. Bloody socialist is fishing, and they brought the pensioner granddad with them to go fishing and all.
Hello, Karen. How are you? Welcome to the nut house that is Steve Gerald.
It's Karen. Somebody was asking about Karen the other day to me. She said, "Wait, how is she? We've not seen her." I said, "Oh, she's been up market. She lives in Place San Juan now with all the rich people."
Ian says, "You're putting me off my fishing. Stop moaning." Did you ever have bread and butter with tinned peaches and carnation? We're going back to food now. Bread and butter, tinned peaches. I used to like tinned peaches. The syrup I just used to drink in it.
Peach Melba.
Yeah.
What was it? That was ice cream and peaches.
Steve's new name, Foghorn Leghorn. You're a chicken as well, apparently. There you go. Guys, I can't believe it.
There's a fog on time. What was that song?
Fog on the town is
all mine. The fog on the town is all mine.
Right, listen, guys, I can't believe we've actually managed to get through an hour without many technical difficulties, unless you can...
And I got 2 minutes.
2 minutes? You've been ranting on for an hour and a half? Guys, we want to say thank you to our very good friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com. A little bit Russian, don't I?
Yeah, and many thanks because they have got us through this week incredibly. Thanks to Darren and Ian. Facebook people, don't forget to tell all your friends. I think they'll both like us. And down at the corner you'll find the little
Thumbs
YouTube.
up and subscribe.
Underneath that
ring the bell.
Steve's off.
I'm off having holiday. I've
6
seen
weeks.
6 weeks. And if he phones me up while I'm away, I'm not answering it.
I'm not having it.
I'm not having it.
I'm not
I'm
having
having
it.
it. I'm
Not
putting my
having
feet
it.
up.
So, for the last time while he's here, I have not been Steve Gerald from the Chicken Shack.
And I've not been Eddie Hastings from the 60s bar.
And I certainly will see you next week.
I'm missing you already,
Oh,
Eddie.
mate, I'm feeling.
Oh,
I'll see you
feeling
next
bad
week for
you.
another edition of the
The
Multicoloured
Multicoloured
Talk
Talk
Show.
Show.
Have a good holiday,
Yeah,
mate.
oh, thank you. See you in
next
6 weeks,
time.
everybody.
Bye.
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand.
Season 6.
That is awesome.
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.